Is that? Could you do it again, actually?
It's called getting good. Shit.
You think I have enough money to afford a bong?
Do you need some pennies? We can get you some pennies.
Listen, I'm part owner of a football team. I'll hook you up with a fucking bong ski. It's fine. Like, I got you, bud.
It'll be used solely for fucking gags.
No, officer, I swear, test it. There's nothing in it. I just fill it with water so that I can make fun of my friend.
If you used Everclear as bong water, would you get drunk and high?
You'd
no.
probably get dead, is what you would get.
No, you don't get dead. We put vodka in the bong before. It just
Aubrey's
burns.
got me sold.
Like, it's not pleasant.
Blade of Disaster?
No, it's mostly just a waste of alcohol. Especially with how expensive Everclear is.
Everclear is like $15 for 7.5.
You're going to use half of it putting it in the bong. You're not going to want to drink that shit afterwards. Well, maybe you will because you'll have a fresh and clean one, but
yeah, exactly.
Most of us don't.
Most of us, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's the good shit right there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say wayo.
Wayo.
Brian's ruined that for me.
Amazing. Good hustle.
My character has to be named Boom Boom Wayo. Tim made it canon.
I hate that guy. What the fuck?
He's coming up with names, and I was like, what if you were just Boom Boom Wayo? Joking, and he's like, alright.
And then we waited 20 minutes, and we're like, Brian, what the fuck's your name? And he's like, what? Tim said it was Boom Boom Wayo. But I was supposed to come up with a name still? Oh, God.
Hey, Brian, I have your messages here. I wrote them down in the
No, Mom, I'm streaming. No.
Brian, I need you to stop calling jerking off streaming.
Mom, I told you when I'm recording with my friends, you can't come in here.
Do you want to go to Walmart? We can pick out socks and underwears for you.
Mom, I don't want to go to Walmart. Guys, I just have to run a quick errand real quick for my mom. Sorry about this. I'll be right back. Mom! I'm so glad Brian's not here so we can just shit on him relentlessly.
I'm gonna post this fucking VOD in the general so that Brian knows that we spent the first 10 minutes of this game shitting on him for no apparent reason. Like, hey man, you know how you're not involved in this game at all? Yeah, well, you were here in spirit. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. We'll clip it. It'll be great.
What a time to be alive.
Wow. Fucking got him, I guess. Damn.
He's not even here to defend himself.
It's the best time to get him.
Just as God intended.
Anyway.
Just as God intended. Yep.
Oh. All right.
Well, that was fun. Good game, guys. I'll catch you next week. Yeah, nice.
Nice. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Happy
Valentine's Day, internet.
Yeah, internet.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
Fucking hate those guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Ermager.
Oh my god.
All right.
Ermager.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Aren't you glad you showed up tonight? Chris has just been sitting here like, I can't believe I have to build my brand right now.
Oh, please. I've given up on that long
Oh,
ago.
please. My brand is plenty large.
At this point, friends, my brand is just sitting in the middle of traffic and hoping for the best.
I create brands and I destroy them.
Friendly local game store. They can't have my brand. I have special games. Play your special games. My brand.
These special games are tearing me. Oh, I don't know how that actually goes now that I think about it. Damn it. There
You
was
can
a
do it.
dual reference there.
Just keep going. I believe in you.
I'm
No,
so glad we
we're
already
getting
started
there.
the stream.
Yeah, it's good. This is good stuff. Gotta clip the beginning for Brian.
Oh
Okay.
man, you just reminded me of Brian. We should shit on Brian for a while.
Yeah, he's not even here. It's the best time to do it. Or so I hear.
Hold on, I have to send a quick Snapchat to Brian.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up, fuckwit? Alright, that was good enough.
Alright, I'll send him one too.
Nice.
Me too.
I'm not. I don't Snapchat. I wish I could commit, guys, but I can't. I'm not cool enough.
So,
I don't actually know how to do this.
You just hold down the button and then say, hey, what up, fuckwit? And then hit send and then hit Brian.
Oh, got you. I see it.
also, Tim, I didn't know you had a Snapchat. What the hell?
It's not like, you know, super available like, you know what I mean?
It's okay. I
It's mostly-
understand.
Adds Ida, grab your gun. Interesting.
Interesting.
No, the last time that I opened up Snapchat was, I think, the last time that somebody convinced me to send a mean message to Brian.
It's good to know that this is the only reason that you have a Snapchat.
Oh, dude, I have
Just-
literally no friends on Snapchat. Like, I have purposefully given it to no one. Brian and I are friends, and I, every once in a while, send him something mean, and that's it. I don't even open up the ones he sends me. Like, I have, like, 6 messages from Brian that are just unopened.
That's awesome.
You're not missing out on much.
Also, I did not open them before I sent him a message. It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but I made sure that I didn't click on shit that I thought might open up a message.
All right, everyone's got their Snapchats to Brian in.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Wink wonk.
Chris, one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. We can only hope, right? Shakes fist.
It will get you drunk enough to Snapchat.
Okay.
The world will never see it coming.
That sounds great for my brand.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You'll take the world by storm.
right.
All of your Snapchats will be saved as TikToks.
This sounds like it's just
And
getting
all
better.
your TikToks shall be Snapchats. Twitterlations 1218.
All right.
Yep.
Last time we played, y'all left Valencia. Good
This
job.
is the recap. We went on a journey.
Allie met
We
her
are
mom,
cool
and then everyone else met her mom.
Bradley. He's not
Eric, shut the fuck up
angry.
and let the man sing the recap song.
Well, no, Eric goes over it. And I sing
Yeah.
quietly behind him.
Yeah,
Oh,
back in
you're right.
train.
Apologies.
Jeez, Aubrey.
I thought it was the other way around
So anyway,
too. No
continue,
worries.
Eric. It's cool.
You're right, sorry. I'll do the backing track of what actually happened while Tim sings recap over and over.
So then Allie talked to her
I don't like
mom,
this.
and they had a pretty heartfelt
Immediately don't like
conversation,
this.
And Allie learned why her mom left her there, and who her dad was, and that she was 100% trying to hook up with her half brother. So, kind of awkward, but sometimes that's how it goes in fantasy games. Sometimes you don't know who your brother is because you're an orphan who grew up in an alley. Meanwhile, Brad and Billy went exploring on the Heart Island, I believe. No, the island just to the south of the Heart Island. And the copper half dragon and crashed in and almost killed Billy. All right, and we're back. Then Brad counterspelled Melf's minute meteor missile.
Yeah, man, that was a dope recap song. I'm glad we did that one.
That was really nice. Thanks for suggesting that, Aubrey.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming to our future core performance.
Oh, man.
Gen Con who?
Okay, so my headphones broke and I didn't hear any of that. Could you guys redo it?
Of course.
Of course, one more time. From the top, then,
Once
Eric?
more with feeling.
Yeah, of course. Recap. Recap.
That's D&D stream on Twitch. Hell yeah.
Hey, Matt Mercer, eat your heart out.
Hey, Matt Mercer, do you wait 20 minutes before you start the game with nonsense? Exactly. Fucking checkmate.
Got him.
Hey, Matt Mercer, it's high noon. All right. I think the sheer exasperation. I think when we left off, we were rolling initiative. Is that right?
Yeah, you're right.
I was turns
Because-
behind.
You
Allie
rolled
was-
last week because
Did we?
Yeah, you made
Yeah.
us. You were like, roll your initiative so we have it for next week. My name's Eric and I smoke 27 cigarettes a day.
Well, I didn't write it down anywhere.
Yes, you
Aubrey got a
did.
5, Allie got an 8, and I got a 17. And
And
the
Allie
half
is 2
dragon got a
turns out.
19 plus. And Allie's 2 turns out, yep.
I knew Allie was 2 turns out.
It's right here, look. I'll quote it for you. 1 second.
Oh, did I write it in?
Yeah.
I'm a genius. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Nifty neato. Okay. Good shit.
Nice.
We don't have to waste time with that, and we can just talk about it instead.
I'd rather be about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be one of those sessions. Was the mouse his turn then, or did we roll after that?
It was after that we rolled.
Wunderbar. That is what I thought. Which means Mr. Half Dragon, with his tail whip cracking behind him, is going to just take a couple steps up to you. So he will be about 40 feet from you right now.
Okay.
And then he is going to just open his mouth and roar and this strange, like frost-like. It's kind of like a snowdrift getting blown. Like comes out of his mouth and catches on you guys. I need a Constitution saving throw from the two of you.
Oh no.
All right.
This is gonna be great, I'm sure. 14.
21.
Okay, those are both passes.
Nice.
So you will feel this chill go over you. But nothing more severe than that. Your bones feel a little creaky, your joints feel a little heavy, but no negative effects. And it is Bradley's turn.
All right. Brad will try to be like, all right, well, it seems like we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. You see, my name is Bradley Chauncey Chuffton, and I happen to be a very sarcastic and, well, abrasive individual. Now, a great leader, fantastic bard, and fantastic person. But those few faults that I listed before, very few, mind you, incredibly few, probably the least few, of all of the... Is there such a thing as least few, Billy?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate your input. Now, Mr. Half-Dragon, we have two options here. We can fight, or you could just go away. But it seems you're pretty intent on the fighting, so I guess. And I will rush at him. What?
Oh, persuasion check.
Oh?
Well, that is a 17. I didn't roll super well, to be honest with you, but it is Brad.
Are you actually trying to avoid a fight here? Or are you trying to distract him and then...
I'll be honest, I was kind of going to gauge on how he was acting, because if he seemed fishy at all, I was just going to finish it when I got close. But if he was really just going to back the fuck off, I would probably just back the fuck off too.
Okay. And then I'll say he straightens up a little bit from the lowered stance he was in. He still has his weapon drawn and is kind of eyeing you.
Oh, I don't put mine away either, because, like, I don't necessarily trust him. But then I'll say, listen, where I come from... Dante, yes, Bradley. Nice to meet you. You can call me Brad if you want. Where I come from, we're allowed to speak to authority like this. So I do. Because I think it's important to remind them that they are not above anyone else.
Where?
Come from Valence, of course. It's where I went to school and was raised.
Valence. You're quite far from home.
Yes, well, like I said, my friend was seeking her mother, and we came here just to find that person. We have magical means of travel, which means we can arrive in places without learning the socio-political impact of certain actions, if it were.
He'll look at the two of you. You're both humans, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And so his eyes will kind of narrow, and he'll say, "Magical means or not, it's more than a little suspicious for a group of humans to travel across borders."
Dante, if I was on the opposition, someone who could so easily counterspell your very, well, average magical ability, if I was saying myself. But like I said, I'm sarcastic.
It was very well cast. It was very well cast. Don't let him.
Billy, don't get on his side. That's sucking up. It was average at best. Thank you. Anyway, what?
I wouldn't like
Agree
if
to
somebody called my
disagree.
spell worked average.
Well, it is average, Billy, so suck it. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes Billy thinks that she's above her station. So,
Up my station.
I apologize for that, Aubrey, but again.
It was totally warranted. It's okay. I fully expected that as soon as she started talking.
It's rare that I say something as Brad that I just immediately feel bad for, but that was one of them, like, oh, well, that wasn't even in good fun, like, anyway.
Oh, man.
But you would have noticed me on the opposition, or at least heard whispers. Don't you think?
There are a lot of good spellcasters.
I
And
wield
it's
a
not
piece
my
of
forte.
Kusanagi, just like you.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Oh, interesting. Well, then perhaps you'd be willing for a barter.
I'm not entirely certain what you're driving at.
You have an item that I want, and I will give you goods or services in exchange for the item. A barter, if you will.
I know what a barter is, but I don't have this Kusanagi you speak of.
Well, no, you do. Most definitely. I felt the energy on you. Can I make an Arcana check or, hold on. Gotta look at the spell list real quick. It's been a minute. Do I have anything on my character sheet? I think I do. I think I do have a, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my wand and I'm gonna cast, and I'm gonna say, "This is going to be innocuous, not offensive. You have my word." And I'll put away my sword and I'll pull out the wand.
Okay.
And I will cast Detect Magic on him if he doesn't object.
He will not object to you,
Okay.
though he is still eyeing you suspiciously. Did I actually tell you that he had this on him, or are you guessing that because he's a copper half dragon?
You told me that he had it on him.
Oh, okay, I did. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what I think I rolled something or whatever. I think you were like, "Hey, roll blah blah blah." But yeah, for whatever reason, I felt like he had a piece on him, and that was why I decided that we were not just going to run the fuck away from this.
I rolled a 13, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This should not have been Dante then, but that is also okay. Oops. Okay. So yeah, he has a fairly strong ping of magic coming from both his bow and his axe. His armor would have a faint ping. You would guess that it's simple, like strengthening enchantment, like +1, +2, +3 armor has.
Okay.
But not like actual spells on it. And let's see. I think the bow would just have evocation. Sounds
Okay.
right. The axe would definitely ping evocation, conjuration, not divination, not illusion, and not abjuration. Actually, it would have an abjuration ping, but only a slight one.
I believe it's your axe, good sir.
He he kind of thumbs the blade a bit and says, "It's a fine axe. It carries a hefty enchantment, a heavy curse."
Interesting. None of my weapons carry a curse. That I know of, I guess.
Allie would be coming up about now to them. And when he sees you, he kind of like reaches an arm out and will yell like, "Hold right there, elf."
Relax, that's our friend. She's fine.
And I'm only half elf.
Half elf normally means half human. Less of a reason to trust you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's obviously not like half tabaxi or something. Like,
Allegedly. So I'm told. But hey, I'm the one asking questions here. Who are you?
He ignores that and turns to Brad and says, "You say this is one of yours?"
Yes. Ali, this is Dante.
I'm guessing that this is the one whose mother you were looking for, then.
Yes.
And you say you want my axe.
Or your bow will have to get my items together in order to confirm.
From your wand ping, you would know it's definitely his axe.
Okay.
Because yours
Yes.
radiate the same things.
Gotcha. Definitely, yes, I want your axe.
This is not a weapon I would easily give away.
What if he said
One.
please?
Even if he said please.
I'm out of ideas.
What if we were to help your cause for a bit? Give you some things as well.
If you could get rid of a certain someone.
who?
I had a name earlier today, but I was at work, so I immediately forgot it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, it was so dumb, too. It was great.
Good old Duracell bunny, man.
Yeah, it was Boom Boom Wayo.
Wow.
Boom boom wayo.
Oh God.
That is a weird name.
God.
Oh God. Yeah. Fuck. Give me 1 second.
Are you using like a random name generator?
No, I had to remember what my name for him in my other game was. Vicerin is his name. Vicerian. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good enough name. Vicerian Craig. He's the head of the opposition.
Oh, so you're not just asking for something. You're saying, hey, why don't you march on into the lion's den, kill the head lion, and then march on out, and then you can have my axe. Am I getting this right?
He's not one who sits behind lines and plans. He goes out, he's in the midst of a fight. We can draw him to you.
Listen, I have a few questions for you. What would happen if the humans were to win? What would happen to the elves and yourselves and things like that?
If the humans win, then their oppression will continue.
What would you do if you won to the opposition?
I would restore power back to the rightful owners of this land, the dragons.
Well, this all seems a bit above my head, but you seem kind of on the up and up, so fuck it. What do you all say? Shall we go and murder some revolutionary or something? And by murder, Ali, I meant be the good guys with swords until all of the blood is all over our good guys' swords.
I don't know, Bradley.
Yeah,
Sounds like we're being
perfect.
hired as assassins.
No, we're being hired as restorers of democracy. We have to go over there and stab some democracy into them.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
This is the best idea, Ali. You can only get democracy by either shooting or stabbing it into people. You see, because democracy flows like a black water coming from the ground, you see. You just dig until you can find that democracy, and then you refine that democracy, you see. And then you put it into combustion vehicles, and that's the thing that
Bradley,
you don't know about.
Bradley,
Your kids will love
Bradley,
it.
I'm gonna be honest, I tuned out about halfway through that. So, but I'm thinking that I don't know much about politics, but if we go assassinate this guy, can we guarantee the safety of my people here? Too?
Dante, what do you think?
The elves are people who commune with nature. I have no reason to hunt them.
Then if we get that in like Pinky Swears, I think we're good.
I prefer it in writing, but, you know,
I was gonna say,
work.
yeah. I'd like to get it in writing too.
Yeah, 3.
You're strangely formal for humans. But if that is what it will take for you to...
We're business people. That's why we're so formal.
We're the good guys. That's why we're so formal.
Ali, you know, you just ruined what Billy said, but... Billy, I have never been more proud of you than I have been in this moment right here. That
Wow,
was
thanks,
perfect.
Bradley.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Thank you, Bradley.
So,
That means a lot.
Mr. Dante, about this axe and assassination.
What about it?
What will you give me as collateral to guarantee that I'll get the axe when the job is done?
Other than your strange written contract.
That'll be enough. Fair enough. And Brad will immediately set to writing out a contract. Also, though, I am going to include a few provisions in which if any of their alliance at any point ever attack us or any of the retainers of our manor, either present or future, to be named, specifically included in there, to be named, so that at any point, if somebody joins our group, I want to make sure that it is possible that if dragonfolk have ever attacked them, even in the past, now that they are part of our group, we can then get compensation for said attack. And so that would be written into the language. I will also write into the language that upon our arrival to any of their controlled cities, we would like to be greeted with wines and cheese and have free boarding in all of the best inns and lodges. We would also include in our rider that we will be accompanied by the band Styx wherever we go. And also, when Bradley is in the land of the dragons, he will be henceforth be known as the Honorable Mr. Roboto. And then all of the other stuff that I guess is kind of important.
Allie raises her hand.
Yes, Allie.
Do you think that maybe we should bring in one of the elves since they live here and know the culture and know what they would need protection from, and in order to like secure their well-being and stuff to like help?
Allie, I feel like I covered most of it.
I don't even know what Styx is.
Stuff is in here.
Why do you want to be called that name? I don't get it, Bradley.
Listen, Allie. When you grow up and be big and strong, you'll understand what it is to be important and great.
Bradley,
and other adjectives.
I have an 8 strength. I'm never going to be strong.
What if you ate your Wheaties?
Does that get me a level up?
Well, no.
Oh. Then probably not.
Oh, well.
Right. I'm just going
to
go bring one of the elves in on this, because I feel like they should be here for this.
You know, Allie, I can't control what you do, but I am disappointed that you don't want to sign the contract right now.
Well, you know, I'm just thinking. It's a thing I can do.
Thinking.
Yeah, just thinking.
Thinky doodle.
Okay. I'm just going to fly on off now. Be right back.
Billy is going to look at Dante and go, yes, he's always like this.
He dances around the point quite a bit, but he's easier to deal with than most humans.
Well, I am a swordsman, and so normally you would like to dance around the point, otherwise you get stabbed.
That's why I prefer an axe. There's no dancing around a 6-foot radius.
Well, no, there is. I could prove it, but I feel like that would be fighting, and then we would no longer have a deal, and it would be a problem, but just know.
He levels
Pretty
the
cool.
axe a bit towards you and say, "You could try." But he'll just kind of like set the base in the ground, kind of.
My friend, I'm sure that there is reason you decided to parley instead of continue your assault. I assume that reason is the part in the back of your mind, the part that's above the confidence, the bravado, that knows that the fact that those meteors didn't go off means I'm dangerous.
Do you want to know the real reason I decided to parlay with you?
Sure, I'm happy to hear it.
Because, Bradley, if I can work with you and you kill Viserion, then it shows that there's discontent among the humans. Even if you were never on his side at all, it will crush their morale like wheat under a millstone.
Okay, so why did you tell us this? This is that.
Because the contract's already signed.
Well, no, it's not, because Ali specifically went to go and get an elf so she could oversee it and things. So, there's that.
Plus, you need a notary, and that's a whole other ordeal, so.
Yeah.
Hold your
I mean,
horses,
technically,
bucko.
I'm a notary,
Oh,
but I didn't sign it yet either. So
okay. Well, Chris is going to excuse himself from the scene then.
I don't mind sharing with you because you don't seem to share the same animosity as those from this country do. And it's easy enough to tell that you are outsiders.
Listen, the only thing that I was worried about is that you might be hell-bent on genocide. If you're not, well, it's fine enough for me. I'm kind of morally gray, so to speak. And
it's kind of his defining trait.
it's kind of my defining trait, as she said. And so, again, it seems like the humans kind of bent on genocide in this area. You're not. So, as much as I really, and trust me, this is a lot, really want to see who the fuck would win. I think it's me, again, respectfully. But I want to see. But we won't, because, again, you're not the genocidal side. Correct? We're correct here, right? You're not the genocidal side?
Of course.
I mean, they're kind of wanting to crush the morale of the other side, which gives me a little bit of a genocide vibe, but...
Would you prefer we crush
not
their
going
bones?
through and pillaging and destroying their homes.
Okay.
That leaves the innocent alone, and it seems as though these humans will not return the favor. So, we are left at an impasse, because, of course, if they were both evil, we could take the most profitable one. That, my friend, is why you always look for evil wars, run by evil people. I really kind of hate that you're noble right now, sir. And Brad will bow.
He will sneer and return a bow.
I feel like this is Jarlaxle in Friday's game. Like, I'm going along with this, but not because I want to.
Yeah.
Have you go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Have fun.
All right, bye. Allie, are you actually going to get an elf to sign off on this?
Swoosh.
Okay.
Who's the most important political elf in the settlement?
Probably Elder Chavinsky.
Well, Allie has to find that out first, so she's gonna go bug her mom,
Her mom?
probably, to ask who the elder is.
Okay.
Yeah. Swoosh.
Okay. Oh, hello, Allie. What are you doing back here?
Is this her mom?
Yeah.
I feel like her mom sounded different last time.
No, she does, but that voice made me laugh.
It's like, did she age like 5,000 years?
Oh, it's me, your mom.
I don't buy that for a second.
So you're just kind of like busting into her house?
Yeah, I mean, her house is basically Allie's house by extension, so Allie figures that she has the right to just walk in.
Sure, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's gonna stop you from it.
Right.
She'll kind of look up startled and say, but did you go to what that loud crash was?
I guess so. I know I've only been gone for about 4 rounds, but a lot has happened in that period of time. So
It feels like it's been 2, maybe 3 weeks.
I know, right? That happens a lot in my life. You know what's weird is that sometimes people I'm traveling with just disappear and no one ever talks about them again. It's really weird.
Do you think maybe they're ghosts?
I never thought of that. I hope not.
Me too. I don't like ghosts.
Me either. I think I was almost killed by one once.
Oh.
But enough talk. There's diplomacy to be had. We met a half-dragon, and we're negotiating with him, and I'm negotiating for the safety and sanctuary of this settlement. So I need the leader.
Isn't diplomacy just more talking? Wait, a half-dragon? Wait, what?
Yeah.
There...
He was talking to my friends, and we're negotiating. And as part of the negotiating, I'm like, hey, protect the elves so they don't get hurt, because they're basically my people, now that I know that I have people. So I need someone who's smart with, like, ruling people.
I suppose Elder Chavinsky would...
Chavinsky? Chavinsky? It sounds made up.
It's not, I assure you.
Mm.
It's a very long line of elves.
Okay, how do you spell that?
CHAVINSKI.
Oh, it ends with an I. I was going to say Y. Anyways, where is he? Or she? I don't know. I shouldn't assume.
He is in the larger tent right near the fire.
Okay.
The central fire.
So I can just like walk in? Or... Okay, yes, let's go.
She will lead you there.
Yes.
She said the larger, I think I said tent. I meant, it's not a tent. It's like a.
This isn't a tent. It's a, not a tent. It's something other than a tent, Mom.
Like are they called Urdus? The yurt. Yurt is the word.
Okay, there we are.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah. It's really not much bigger than the rest of the tents. But it does have a few small saplings kind of growing around the entranceway, and there's like flowers and herbs kind of growing up and around the flap opening. and there's also a small little bell outside, and she'll kind of tap the bell before sticking her head in and saying, Elder Javinsky, my daughter, Allie, she's come here after so many years, and somehow she found us and also is speaking with a half dragon, did you say?
Yep, I think so.
She wanted you to join them?
Diplomacy. We're writing a contract.
Yes, that. And a very old, hunched over elf will kind of stand up from his chair, which looks like it's just kind of woven out of like white fur. It'll stand up and go, we haven't had much contact with the warring sides. None have tried to venture this far east. What has brought this warmonger to our doorstep, young one?
You know, I'm not sure. I just found him talking to my friends.
A troubling occasion. Take me to him.
Okay. Have you ever ridden a broom before?
My sweet child, I've ridden so many freaking brooms. But he'll get on behind you, and you'll notice that the chair that he was sitting on was just his own hair, like wrapped around and around like a giant beanbag chair.
Neat.
Yeah, so it just like flies out behind him.
That's pretty cool. I wish I could sit on my hair.
Someday, when you get to be as old as I am.
Yeah, you must be tens of years old.
Yes. At least tens of years.
All right, well, Nintendo away. Swoosh.
Nintendo. I get it. He remains chuckling as the two of you fly towards this meeting place. And he'll dismount and walk up to Brad and Dante. And I'll say,
Billy's there too. Don't forget Billy.
You're right.
Thank you. The only notary in this place.
Yeah, it's very important.
He'll walk up to Billy and Brad as well as Dante and say, humans and a half dragon in the same spot. Didn't think I'd see that without seeing wanton bloodshed.
Wait, I think I know this joke. A human, a half-dragon, and an elf all walk
What
into a bar.
brings you here? I have heard that you were accompanying this child. And you, Mr. Half-Dragon Dante, sir. And Dante goes, I was seeing to these humans. Bye! Hi! I was seeing to these humans, these visitors. They have agreed to do some freelance work for us in hopes of ending the war. Isn't that right, humans?
Yes, something like that.
And what do you need me for? It seems
Well, Ali didn't feel comfortable signing everything until we got your input.
diplomatic yourselves. I see. Well, if you can assure us our people's safety in this war, then I have no reason to go against your personal vendettas.
Brad will add in at the bottom, old elf's safety.
The elder will read it over, I guess. Did you want to say something else?
Nope. Just copying you guys.
He'll notice all of the really, really weird provisions if he's going to take the time to actually read it.
Oh, he definitely does. He pulls like reading glasses out of like a wrap in his beard. Like his beard is like knotted into a little pouch, and he pulls glasses out of it and puts them on, and he goes, "Very strange, but this." Do you have any way of legally notarizing it, though?
Well, of course we do. There's a reason that Billy comes with us.
It's certainly not my prowess in combat.
Oh.
I would have assumed it was your charming smile and upbeat attitude and your wonderful hat.
Now that's
Aw,
a bit
thank
creepy,
you.
sir. If you could back off from our party, that would be great.
Such a lovely hat. Oh, but the signing party cannot be a notary, I'm afraid.
Dang.
Oh, well, perfect for us, because Billy is technically her own operator. Well, no, it's perfect, actually. Billy, at this very moment, and Brad will pull out another piece of paper and he'll start scribbling some stuff. And she will be given a contract that will make Billy her own owner-operator of a Laundry Sucks, that's a terrible name, Magni Adventuring Guild.
What?
Franchise.
Oh my god, I'm a franchisee. Okay, she signs it. She reads it, of course. Is there any like weird shit
Oh,
in it?
there's really weird shit in it. So first of all, you must maintain a positive gold influx of 1,000 gold per month, or you lose your contract. And so that's one of them. The other one is that you must refer to Bradley as Senor Presidente El Gigante Bradley. You also... You also must only eat gyros for the rest of your life, but you don't get tzatziki with it, so they're just dry.
No, don't
And the
sign it,
tree
you fool!
Wait,
Male.
the tree sleeping, friends, the tree sleeping. You must always, always, always sleep on the ground for the rest of eternity, or at least until your franchise agreement is gone.
Hey, look at that! Out of the hole.
She signs it.
Well, as you can see, my friend here is actually a franchisee and not directly involved in the deal or the acquisition.
Well, I mean, I could have notarized it for you too, if you want.
No, this is better, thank you.
Okay.
This is a weird turn for our fantasy adventure.
Heroes without tzatziki, that's terrible.
I never have tried. Seems a fool's errand to me.
Seems a fool's errand indeed.
In all of my tens of years.
Dante just looks like annoyed as all get out, and he's like,
Can we simply move on then?
Bradley says, "Fuck you."
Dante says,
Can we move on then? Everything
Yes.
seems in order.
Absolutely.
I believe so.
he does not actually sign with the quill. He cuts the back of his hand and slathers some of the blood on his tail, and then just kind of like slaps the tail down on the contract and leaves a little mark.
Very alpha, Dante. I like it.
Normally we shake like that, but your tail might be too small.
I don't have one, but I appreciate the inference.
He will smirk and say,
Well then, shall we meet up
outside. Oh shit. Sorry. I need to find my map. Fuck.
Man, that's what you get for talking.
I know.
Life's so hard. I get you. It's okay. Mistakes
you know
happen.
what? It's not a mistake. It's just
Uh-huh.
It's just a poopsie whoopsie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1 week from now, outside of the city of Kyneth, we'll be launching an assault. Meet us 2 miles to the south of it. We'll draw Viserion to you, and you can finish him off.
Okay. Okay.
He will come the hell out of there then. Whoosh.
Well, thank God he's gone.
Yes, they make me quite nervous.
Oh, I just didn't like him. And honestly, I still might challenge him to a duel
Wow.
for the axe. But we'll still go and, do the whole insertion of democracy, if you will.
It's okay, old man. You don't need to cry.
The insertion of democracy is just so beautiful. Reminds me of when I was a boy.
Oh, have you ever just driven your democracy right through the heart of your foe until they bleed out onto the ground? Just all of that fascist blood just feeding all of the plants around it. Just democracy everywhere. You can spread it around the room. Paint the walls with democracy, if you will.
Back in my day, if you weren't instilling democracy in 2 or 3 villages a week, you must have been on vacation.
Then those villages were better for it, old man. Better for it. Cheers, sir. Cheers.
Billy,
Yeah?
what the hell is going on?
Well, I think we're about to go kill somebody.
Yeah, I know, guys.
Peace talks are going on right now. Yeah, he pulls a little flask out and offers it to Bradley.
Oh, Brad will definitely take a drink. Don't worry, I have the ability to turn invisible, so I could enter any peace talk and shut it down with the snicker-snack of my sword. You know, for the good guys, of course.
Now that's democracy at its finest.
That's democracy at its finest. You know what would really be some democracy? What if we found some rebels who were really extreme inside of their ranks, and we gave them really, really, really deadly arms, right? We taught them how to use it, taught them tactics, and just let them go wild.
What you're saying is sounding a lot like arming insurgents. That's some good old-fashioned democracy if I've ever heard of it.
That is some good old-fashioned democracy. Don't you worry, sir. We will democratize this entire area, or it will be glass, and the most democracy glass that we've ever seen. The democracy glass! And he'll hold up the whiskey pouch, take another drink, and offer it to the old man back.
It's not whiskey. It's like elderberry wine or mulberry wine.
Oh, right on.
It's it's like weirdly sweet but still really strong. Almost bordering on a brandy, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll say, well, it sounds like we should go back and have ourselves a nice little feast to celebrate the oncoming democracy. What say you, youngins?
Like with real food?
Indeed.
Oh,
I'm in.
we will never turn down a pre-democracy feast. Onward and forward.
Swoosh.
Okay, you guys return to the village, and there is a lovely feast and banquet.
Oh, wait, shit. On the way back to the village.
Yes.
Bradley,
Yes.
you sound different, but okay.
Sorry, I muted myself, and then, oh shit, you want to talk to me?
It
Okay.
was super funny.
Yes, Ellie.
So, I learned some things about who I am. And one of the things that I learned is that I'm related to the Duke. He's my
Weird.
half-brother,
Weirder.
right? So technically, I've been royalty all along.
So, in other words, the secret to getting into royalty is not marriage, but luck. Will you change your whole class, Ellie?
I guess. But also, does that, like, mean something? Should I do something with that, do you think?
Well, what I was thinking is we could get a really good grift going. It could be how to luck into royalty, and then when they get to the first class, we just write "you can't" on the chalkboard and laugh and take their tuition.
Oh, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong.
Like
I really...
the good guys.
Right, democracy. I get it. So,
Yes,
but,
yeah, of course.
so as much fun as teaching was, do you think that I should, like, be like, hey, Duke, I'm your sister. That means something. Or should I just be like, fuck that noise and hang out with the elves?
What if we used your lineage as some sort of a leverage against the Duke?
Well, why do we hate the Duke? Why do we need leverage against him?
Well, it's not about hatred. It's about business, of course, Abby.
Right.
Well, he'll want to keep power. You're not really interested in anything more than shinies. He gives us some shinies. He gets to keep power. We keep our mouth shut and blackmail done.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure I could learn to like power.
Even better. Then we could form a coup.
I don't know if I really want to kill him.
I didn't say kill him, I said form a coup.
Right.
Coups don't always have to end with execution. We could just imprison him and torture him for eternity.
Sure, but I feel like when our group talks about things, it usually devolves into killing someone.
Hey, look
Hi.
at Dante. Dante did not die today.
Yet. Give it time. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, I really should have killed him, huh?
You probably should have really just killed him. It would have been a lot quicker. Yeah.
A lot quicker.
You'd already
Much
have the
quicker.
axe. We wouldn't have to do anything else.
Have the axe, don't have to go on the mission. No
I could be sitting on a
assassination,
throne right now. And it's a whole...
Socio-political things. of
Spent a
course,
lot of
you
time
know.
on that
Like,
contract
yeah,
talking about
like-
democracy.
A lot of times on the contract. Democracy, yes, very much so. Yes,
We
well,
also could have not. No. Oh wait, Billy's not here. Never mind.
No, we're traveling
No,
together. I figured
yeah,
you're here.
yeah,
okay.
you could be here.
Yeah. You're
Alright.
here.
I mean, we also could have, not gotten involved in a civil war. That's kind of pretty cool.
Okay, so Billy, I don't know if you noticed that Ali and I were just muttering things that had to do with the thing that we were talking about, and you didn't mutter. Could we please go back to the muttering? The muttering was good. I
Yes.
enjoyed the muttering.
I guess we could have also, not taken part in a civil war. That would have been pretty cool. Yeah.
Would have been pretty cool, yes. I do believe it would have been.
Democracy.
It's a lot of politics. I don't really understand it.
Politics, yeah.
It's
I know,
really
I'm not
confusing.
really sure how I feel
I'm
about politics.
pretty sure we're the bad guys. We're basically just assassins.
I used to be the
Bradley's really evil sometimes.
Really
Sure, now we
is.
start
I don't
singing.
know. Why do I still
Ask
work
him for
it?
weeks. You're a bard, you can sing. No, I don't. Well, whatever, and you're doing it now.
magicians of
Why do we still
magic.
even work?
Now I know why he doesn't sing, because he's bad at it.
Yes. Correct. Democracy.
Fucking what a bit. God damn.
Someone's gonna go back and listen to the shit I was just muttering.
Well, I'm already planning on it. Don't worry.
That's why we record these, for these special moments.
Oh my fucking god.
I can't believe we're
dude.
getting involved in a civil war. What the fuck is going on? That's amazing.
This is probably the storyline that Eric wanted us to take the original moment that we met that guy in the fucking Underdark for the Dwarven guy.
Yeah, you think so?
Now we're just coming full circle.
I
It
hope we
would have led to a similar spot.
I hope we get up to the point, find out it's too hard, and then back out like huge cowards again.
Fucking Lestat and Mag up in this bitch.
Fuck this noise, we'll just kill him for the
Fuck this
axe.
shit. We don't got one of them there clerics no more, so we gotta run away, boy. I tell you what.
Oh shit.
Listen, boys, I'm gonna draw this here up on the whiteboard, and you just need to follow my plan to the T.
I'm gonna need
A
to
whiteboard.
bug my friends to get someone to join to play as a cleric for a little bit. just in case.
Just so we can survive.
Yeah. Hey, it'd be really cool. You should
don't
join
need
this
a
D&D
cleric.
game on Sundays. Yeah. You should play a cleric. I know how much you've been wanting to play a cleric, and it's like it's super good for divine spellcasters in this game. Like there's a lot of stuff going on for divine spellcasters like clerics, so you should just totally join.
There's
The-
cure wounds.
Yeah.
And
A
all that
rich
good
pantheon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Resurrect.
All of our players totally love world building via
Yeah.
religion.
Right.
Yeah.
Super serious game. Deep lore and character development.
Fucking deep lore.
The deepest lore.
There's
Deepest.
lore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you guys are exploring the lore that I haven't built yet.
We're defining the lore.
Exactly. Now it's
Mhm.
built. See?
Nice,
Look how
nice.
easy that is.
Speaking of the deepest lore,
What?
in like a month and a half, I think the deep will finally air.
Oh shit. That's hype.
Yeah,
Quick plug
dude.
on the stream. Yeah.
Month and a half from now, you know,
Very
hey,
nice.
friends, if you want to hear our good friend Chris on a fucking weird experiment that I decided to run and he decided to indulge me on.
Hell yeah.
Might have turned out pretty okay. We'll find out when Brian's
It
done
was
editing.
super fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
It was
So it was already good.
I had fun.
I'll be honest.
Fucking tired for all of it.
The best part was that fucking chat that was made. I can't go any deeper than that, but there was a chat made, and it was fucking fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes I go back and reread it just to experience it again.
What?
Oh, man.
McDonald's before the podcast.
Oh no, there was a secret one.
Yeah, I remember when I was in cool chats too. Sad.
Do you want to be in one? We can have one, our own. It would be just you and me, man. It would be super cool. We'll have blackjack and hookers. And...
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, you know what? You're not invited. It's just for me.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm gonna just play blackjack and invite over.
Screw
hookers,
you.
but-
I'll have my own blackjack and hookers.
You won't.
With
Don't front.
blackjack and hookers.
Wow.
In fact, forget about the blackjack and the hookers.
Wow, tonight's a weird trip.
Anyway,
Democracy.
Tonight happened. Democracy happened. So yeah, you guys will go back. The elves have a nice little banquet and feast. There's what would be living in a swamp? Maybe like plant monsters.
Yeah. Swamp things.
Yeah, I'll say there's like this this big salad bowl that's it has like vegetation, but also these like really weird looking like seaweed parts that taste very meaty, a heavy umami flavor to them. Yeah. So it kind of tastes like a chicken Caesar salad, but with like a shrimp
something
almost.
else.
Yeah, like a shrimp Caesar salad. It's a little strange, but it's not bad. And there's also like a roast boar. And over the course of the night, there will be elves who take some of the bones that have been picked clean, and they start like carving them into tools or handles. Yeah, it's an enjoyable night filled with democracy. By the end, the elder is very, very red-faced.
And you know what? Good for him. Honestly, he deserves it.
Yeah, he's lived a very hard life up until this point.
Same.
Allie, or I
That's
guess
me.
anyone. Do you
Oh.
want to talk to Allie's mom at all more?
Hi, Mom. These are my friends.
Hello,
I
Allie's
think we introduced before, but like, here they are again.
boxers and
Hi, it's nice
briefs.
to talk to you again.
Yeah. This is Billy. She's like a sister to me, and this is Bradley. He's like a dad to me.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you considered me in such high regard. Thank you.
I mean, I don't have family, so you just kind of went by default, but like,
Oh.
still.
When you say I didn't have family, you can see your mom's face fall drastically.
I mean, she does now.
Yeah. It wasn't my intent. It's very nice to meet the two of you.
Thank you.
Billy and Bradley, sorry.
No, you said it right the first time.
I apologize. Billy and Dadley.
Yes, well.
Yes, well.
That's
Yes,
the end
well.
of the sentence if you're not familiar with our vernacular.
Yes, well.
Yes, well.
Yes.
Yes, well.
So, here's the thing. I also have a gift for you,
Oh,
Mom.
me?
Yeah. I stole it, but I'm going to give it to you
Allie,
because maybe it can
sure.
help you around the house. And Allie pulls out a cleaning robot from her bag.
I forgot that you had
And
that.
puts it on the table.
The robot is still like flailing its limbs a little bit as you pull it out of your bag. And it goes, help, 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 help.
There's no helping you now.
Currently,
You live here now.
384 miles from assigned destination. Currently at destination.
Yep.
Shall I resume activities?
Yes. Also,
Yes, my master.
also, this woman is your master now. And she points the robot at Mommy Way.
Mommy way.
It gives a little salute at
Yep.
at Myru.
Oh.
And then begins like sweeping up the floor, which is just dirt, so it's not really doing anything, but it's kind of like like residue detected, and it starts like sweeping into a dustpan, and it empties it into its chest cavity and sweeping up. And then it goes like capacity full, emptying, and it like walks over to the fire and just drops a little pile of dirt onto it and goes back to sweeping.
He's gonna have fun here.
Yes, thank you. That's, but perhaps not sweeping the floor, but you could be helpful in many other ways, such as when we move camp. And it just
Wait,
kind of like, what?
What do you mean about moving camp?
Well, we're fairly nomadic. We stick to the moraine for the most part, but
Here's the thing. I already signed a contract. Well, your elder okayed it. It should be fine. Never mind. We're okay. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Or do. It's your choice. I'm not your boss.
Okay.
Don't worry about him. Dadley's a little drunk on democracy tonight.
I believe the elders.
Mostly
Similar,
just
right?
alcohol, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alcohol?
Like wine and certain other spirits.
Oh yes, democracy.
Yes, I love it.
You.
Can't wait to re-listen to this shit when I'm sober.
And so she'll kind of direct the Modron off to do some menial task like clipping grass to keep it happy. And she'll say, well, I never really expected you to come find me, but I do have something that might help you at some point. It might not, but in case it does. And she will take off her necklace, which you will see has a like small vial attached to it. And she will hand it to you, Allie.
Wow, I've never really had jewelry before.
Again, a lamentable effect of bittersweet lies, but this is more than simply a ornamental keepsake.
you may not know this, but our family line tends to be visited by the higher fae in the circle. Some of us are offered protection, others are offered power or promises that seem too good to pass up. But the exchange for such promises is often the blood of one who's making such a promise. But if you run into such a situation, I believe that this will be an apt replacement for such a demand.
Ellie slowly nods. And she's going to put it on. She probably already has it on, to be honest.
Okay. Congrats, you get one vial necklace.
Yeah. And I think Allie kind of dwells on that a little bit, because I think some of that resonates with her, but she also knows that she's kind of gone through a drastic change recently. So she's just giving some thinky thoughts about who she is and what she'll do with her future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your mom will say, if you'll excuse me, I think I need to turn in for the night. It's been a much more eventful day than I expected it to be. And she'll kind of awkwardly try and hug Allie.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if Allie's ever been hugged before. Yeah, Allie gives an awkward hug back.
Yeah, so she kind of pats you on the head a bit and puts one hand around your shoulders. And kind of lets you go and gives a little short bow, yeah, good night, and good night to the two of you, and thank you for protecting my little girl. And if it's not too much to ask, I would wish that you would continue in your familial bond with her.
We will.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
She's already bowed and headed into her tent.
She wants us to keep being Allie's family.
Oh, right. Yes, absolutely. Perfect. Absolutely. There was never a bigger concern on my mind. Is there pay for this?
Just my continued companionship, Bradley.
Oh, that was what I was hoping for, Allie. Definitely. Not any sort of gold or silver or your weird obsession with Electrum.
Hey.
Hey.
Shut up. Let me have my thing. I want my own money.
That's fair.
I know you won't touch Electrums, so they're all mine.
They are all yours. They're weird and they smell funny.
They do smell
They
funny.
make your nails a weird color.
They turn my hands green.
Yes, well.
Also, guys, I found my mom.
Yes, well.
She starts crying.
I'm so sorry to laugh at that, but it's so funny.
And that thing, like patting Allie's head from like a full arm's length away and just going like, yes, well, like not even looking at
She just like clasps the hand and doesn't even look at him.
This is what Brad has. Like, this is the best he has.
yes, well. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, well.
Well, okay.
Yes. Well.
I bet you didn't expect that, Eric.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh, fuck you.
Hmm.
I mean, not to the
I'm gonna fight
extent.
the next guy. Or run away, maybe. If it's hard.
I bet he just took his way out again.
Just Brad doesn't like things that are hard.
There's a joke there.
Yeah.
Only when they are flaccid do they please Brad.
Didn't you go to farm school?
God damn it.
So, next week.
This is for next week. The next week's song. We're gonna do some next week all along.
Next week,
Next week,
you guys
we're gonna do this. Gonna
will
be the
leave the
cool
camp.
people. Gonna do this next week now. Gonna be next week on
You guys-
Sunday.
Go do something else and just ignore what you've agreed to do. Maybe. Who knows?
We agreed to do this mission. We're gonna finish probably in a month.
Should have just killed him for the axe. Already been over and done with.
Probably.
You know, like whatever though.
100%.
Now getting broke
I
in
already
politics.
regret it. If it makes you feel any better.
Boy, you could have tried.
Oh, we woulda. Yup.
The pre-cap song.
Fuck.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a little pre-cap.
Oh my god.
Yes, Billy.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Never mind.
Now that's democracy at its finest.
Yeah, as well.
The democracy of being weird as fuck. All right, partner, keep on rolling. You know what time it is.
Howdy, partner.
This is a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Woke up, worked for 12 hours, got really drunk, played some D&D. Shit happens.
Nice. Solid.
I went to my aunt and uncle's house, and at first I thought I was going to have to drive back, and the roads were kind of bad. And then my wife got car sick on the way there, so she wanted to drive back because she doesn't get car sick when she drives. And so my uncle was like, hey, man, I got some really good weed. You want to smoke it with me? And I was like, yup. Then we ate pizza, and it was a good fucking day.
I also ate today.
God damn.
Okay. One part that wasn't super great is we were kind of hoping that the kids would actually be in bed by the time I got done playing D&D, and they are not. So we drank all this wine for fucking nothing, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Not for nothing. For the pre-cap
Well, yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can help Chris create some terrible, terrible content.
Everything's
For
coming up, Millhouse.
democracy.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for fanning the flames on my brand. Appreciate it.
I feel like Chris, when you asked if you could stream these games, you should have gotten a prompt that said, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
This action will have consequences.
Dude, it's 100% just for me. I don't even give a shit.
I Everyone will remember that.
It's just so that like 5 years from now, I could be like, didn't I used to do something on Sundays? And be like, oh yeah, the YouTube channel, it's all up there. Let's marathon it.
You remember those fucking morons that we used to play games with?
I'm gonna look in on the Discord server, and there will still be like me and Tim in the game.
Like you haven't left in weeks. You're just sitting in the room.
This is a recap. Tim, you've been singing "This is a recap" for 15 weeks. You need to stop. This is a recap. This is a recap. This is a recap.
And we'd play D&D, but now we don't know. And I just recap.
Oh man, I look forward to that. That's gonna be great.
This is a breakdown. This is a breakdown.
Perhaps the same can be said of every Sunday.
In my chair.
Tim, if it was a breakdown, it should be something like, now we're gonna break it down.
I feel like you don't listen to enough metal to make that reference, my friend.
I was going with like a hip hop breakdown.
Oh, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
You two should fight.
Tim would win. He has longer arms.
Oh shit! The reach advantage.
My 8 index, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm more monkey than the rest of you. What's it to you?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Flex. But okay.
Okay.
My arms are super long. What's it to you?
Neanderthal. How do I beat that?
I got a sloped forehead and a unibrow. What's it to you?
It's okay. We'll fix it in post.
One of my favorite things was when Tim and I worked together. Tim was constantly just like making jokes and not giving a shit. And one of our coworkers was like, man, he's kind of scary, isn't he? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, like he's got tattoos and like kind of a beard. And I'm like, oh, is that all it takes to scare you?
Yes.
Nice.
When Eric and I worked together, I was literally just doing something so that I didn't because I was a stay-at-home dad at the point, and I did not want to do that anymore. Because that was, like I like it a lot more now that it's.
Now that you have a job.
Well, no, because Kenny and Sadie both needed care, and it was just a lot. And now that it's just Zelda, it's not that hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind staying at home with her on a regular basis because one isn't a big deal. But when they outnumber you, they disappear and, like, they, take off their diapers and, like, pee random places.
Ambushes,
Yeah, dude. Like, the next thing you know, you've got a fucking tranquilizer dart in your neck and
falling down a pit of spikes. Yeah, I get you. It's a dangerous life. Fuck that
Sadie
noise.
used to sing songs about blood and skulls. I'm just throwing that out there.
Nice. Metal.
No, very kind of lullaby-ish sort of vibes to them, just very dark lyrics.
Ooh, new age
The more
metal.
I learn about your children, the more they terrify me.
We're really just Sadie.
Oh, dude, Sadie's so sweet now, but when she was a baby, she was terrifying. Like, just some of the stuff that I would hear when I would walk past her room, like, oh, all right, honey bunny. I'm just going to close the door and ignore that.
We're not going to get too far into this.
Well, everything that I've read says that basically anything before 3 you can kind of ignore. You know what I mean? Like, so long as it's nothing too major, but if it's just words or whatever, because, like, kids, I stubbed my toe. Zelda learned the word fuck. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. So long as they're not doing it for a considerable time past a certain age, it's not that worrisome. Mm-hmm. But at first, it was very worrisome for me before I did some research. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a very effective session.
Stuff happened.
Yeah, kind of.
Boy, howdy. Great. I'm gonna hit the end stream button.
That's super fucking fair.
Yeah, now's the time. The stream is ended.